Alright, YouTube is live. Okay, dig into some storyboarding. So, if you've seen the background I've been working on, you might recognize some of this stuff. I can show you the background placeholder here. So this is like a screen grab I took from the background that I'm working on in 3D. But I need to stage the scenes and all that, figure out where the shots are, where I could put the camera. Draw Yuka Pokemon. Hey, what's up, Pro JP 9057? I don't know how to draw. I don't know how to draw Yuka Pokemon. Anyway, so that's the background reference, so I know how to stage this thing, but anyway, I'm figuring out the dialogue. I wrote a rough pass of dialogue, but sometimes you write it and it doesn't sound good the second time you start to mess with it. But here we have Monday floating in his astral form, and then Sunday's like, how did this happen, Monday? And Monday's like, I don't know. I just woke up like this. And then we see that Monday's physical body is being pinned to a grave. And then Sunday's telling him to get back in his body so they can get out of there. And then Monday doesn't want to get back in his body because it's going to hurt. And then this evil character, Gina Bonespur is what I'm calling her, starts to try to explain the trap, but then Sunday doesn't care about the explanation, just demands her to let him go. And they get into an argument, and then but Gina Bonespur really wants to explain the trap. And then she starts explaining it. And we get into a whole philosophical sort of like explanation of their whole environment that they're in, and the swords and stuff like that. This is Storyboard Pro. I have a permanent Storyboard Pro license before they got rid of having a permanent license. What is Woon? Hey, what's up? Hey, Auntie Bibby, what's up? So anyway, that's the story so far. I've kind of walked you through it, but just trying to figure out, you know, how to do some at least somewhat like dynamic staging. Basically, this is a play. It all takes place in one location, pretty much. So how do you make that interesting? I think there's going to be one cutaway to a different location, but here Gina's talking about the significance of the number 10. So anyway, let's get to making some new drawings here. Do I have any tips to getting better at composition and storyboarding? Yes. Let me, I'll post a link. A really basic this pretty much like covers storyboarding for television. It's a PDF called Storyboarding the Simpsons Way. So I'll post it in the chat. Just read that PDF. It's only gosh, it's only like 15 pages. And it pretty much like covers, if you can follow all those rules, you're like basically a professional storyboarder. Is the significance of the number 10 because we use base 10 system because we have 10 fingers and 10 toes? That could be part of the reason. Why do we have 10 fingers, 10 toes, you know? Is there some sort of like larger significance to why we have 10 fingers and 10 toes? Lynch has a quote about the number 10. I don't remember. Okay. One of the Suje collection drawn and quarterly came out with Nejishiki had an interesting essay that was talking about the library of photo references him and Mizuki developed together that they'd often use as backgrounds. And the essay talks about it was closer to a stage where different directors would have different plays. Yeah, that makes sense. Cooper goes back in time at 2:53. Oh, that's interesting. Sometimes I wonder if some of the more like I don't know. There's definitely some of the more conspiratorial aspects of Twin Peaks. I think were influenced by Mark Frost. I think the Tulpa stuff maybe was more David Lynch. I always wonder, like, you know, Mark Frost doesn't get a lot of credit sometimes. I'm just gonna copy this. Yeah, sometimes I think Mark Frost was like into the whole maybe the owls stuff, and the owls are not what they seem, and sometimes it's kind of interesting to kind of guess, because Mark Frost is so downplayed a little bit in that series. Okay. Fuck. I gotta organize all my notes here. I don't know how often to like cut back and forth between the, because it's sort of almost like a Western standoff, you know. But I'll add some in if I need it. Yeah, I know Mark Frost wrote a bunch of like Twin Peaks, like additional material kind of stuff. But some people don't give it a lot of. I read the Diary of Laura Palmer when I was like in my early 20s. Maybe I'll make a swirling sort of black hole above them. I never watched Hill Street Blues. Right, he did Hill Street Blues. I'm so excited for the re-release of Forming. I plan on trying to sell copies in my store. Oh, sick. Awesome. What's your store called? I think Twin Peaks does have some like numerology stuff in there. You know, when I was young, I just thought Twin Peaks was just all pure kind of like surrealism stuff. I didn't really realize it had more sort of like cultural, shared culture references, you know? That to really become apparent to me until the third season. I thought it was all kind of like a self-contained lore, but there is like lots of but they weren't really like sort of explicit with it in the third season with the atomic bomb stuff. The Diary of Laura, I liked it when I was younger. I don't know how it would hold up for me now, but I liked it when I was younger. I was so obsessed with Twin Peaks at that time that I just needed anything to help, you know, alleviate the pain of the season ending the way the series ending the way it did. Rigget? No, I've never read it. Or watch. I never watched it. Unwind Records and Comics, Ashbury Park Boardwalk. Cool, New Jersey. Nice, man. Alright, so I'm gonna have to... I guess I'm gonna have to... have a spinning black hole in the sky that I'm gonna pan up to, I guess. Oh, The Kingdom? Lost Frontiers, Twin Peaks. Yeah, I never watched The Kingdom. I never saw Kingdom. Nope. I know it's a well-liked series. So we're gonna make a little pan here. Right there. Kingdom is wild and funny, so over the top. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, we've talked about this before. I really don't care for Lars von Trier, but but it's like his earlier stuff, so maybe it's closer to what I would be into. Oh my god, look how thick that line is. Let's see here. It's 5. Okay. Oh yeah, Bafano upgraded me. Yeah, I got the full-on upgrade. I'm gonna be busting out your computer soon. Well, what was that? Oh, well, Dougie just got oligarch status. Congrats, Dougie. You win a, you can win a tarot reading if you want. That's the only prize I can give out right now. Oh. Ochen got oligarch status. Oh my god. I gotta make a special oligarch animation, not use that stock one. You guys are the True Blue Twitch hanger outers. What's up, Beekeep? You like the movie Nimona? It's based on a webcomic. It's about a shapeshifter girl. I don't know about it. Hey, subscription. What's up, Beekeep? I gotta get rid of the triple notification. I gotta figure out how to fix that. I don't know how. We got a bunch of oligarchs in the house. Right, so now we're gonna go split. And then we're gonna go around here maybe. And then we're gonna have standing up. I have an 800-page cartoon and 100 albums of music. That's cool. Where do you post your comics? Am I reading any comics or manga lately? The latest things I read I read Luke Pearson, not Luke Pearson, Luke, a collection of short stories by, what do you call it? Jordan Crane. I read this collection of short stories. Yeah, Joanna Bonespur. I redesigned Joanna Bonespur. I still don't know if I'm gonna call her that. I feel like every time I say her name out loud, it doesn't feel like catchy, you know? I call her China Bonespur. Maybe. Like China the wrestler. China sounds pretty catchy, you think? I guess it's... I just have to like be able to say it without feeling self-conscious. Bubblegum got oligarch status. Wow, everybody's cashing in their chips tonight. Alright. So she's pointing up to the darkness in the sky. Any relation to Bobby Moynihan? No, I'm not related to Bobby Moynihan. But Bobby Moynihan did do a voice for me, and we talked about it. Bobby Moynihan played a character called Hungy Ghost that's going to be coming out on the Warner Brothers YouTube channel in a couple weeks, probably. Yeah, it's not the big Jordan Crane book. It's like a compilation of a bunch of his old mini comics and stuff. What's happening in the scene? Jaina is summoning a spell that makes a bunch of swords attack the characters on the ground to stab him, or is some kind of needle ritual? Hey Bufano, what's up? No, Jaina trapped Monday in this like sword trap, mystical sword trap. And she's sort of explaining the mechanics of it right now to Sunday. And he's not super interested, but she's explaining to him anyway. All the like sort of like an astrological numerological numerological, and so like yeah, base trap. Okay, so there's the black hole. She explains darkness above, fear, negativity, doubt. And then what would we have after that? Okay, and then I'll do a like an upshot, I guess. Numerological. Numerological. Numerologically. Oh yeah, I just hid the tablet for now because I kind of like showing off J2's body. Have I read or seen Chainsaw Man? No, I know people like it, but I haven't watched it. Let's do... Oops. Let's forget about the perspective. This music is giving late 80s new age vibes. I think that's because that's what it is. 1989, Brian Laughter in the Land of Power. Actually, it's over now. We'll put on Randall McLean, the healing music of Rana. I just listen to New Age compilations while I'm drawing because I don't get copyright struck. Nice. That's cool, Bafana. And you're reading Jordan Crane too. Yeah, nice. Apparently Mangaka said he was inspired by Adventure Time, partly, in an interview. Surprised since it could be a pretty brutal at times. I don't know who Mangaka is. Yeah, New Age music can't be Shazammed. I'm trying to figure out where the perspective tool is on this fucking program. I can't remember. It should be in tools, but perspective, there it is. Found it. Let's exaggerate this a bit. See ya, said James. Take it easy. Oh, the manga author of Chainsaw Man. Oh, that's cool. Sometimes I wonder, you know, I do wonder about the crossover of, like, I know so many Western cartoonists are so super influenced by manga, but I wonder if sometimes about if it goes the other way at all. Except for, like, you know, back in the day when Tezuka was influenced by Disney and stuff like that. God, what the fuck is going on in this armpit? It's just too close to her face. I don't know if it's just Vancouver, but everyone on the dating apps is wearing sunglasses. What do they even look like? I don't know. Everyone in all the guys in Los Angeles dating apps wear cowboy hats. I know that. And apparently they like to hold fish. Okay, so what's Joanna saying here? She's saying, even if I let your brother escape, he wouldn't have the confidence to try. I think Monday would probably be in this shot. Monday's like here, kind of. Hey, Sunny Bunny, what's up? I'm making myself deal with different angles. I wonder how many camera shots. I'm gonna have to do a breakdown of how many camera shots there are going to be in this little short. But anyway. This guy's up. So I'll move these guys so I don't have to even pan. Monday. Give Monday a little bit more. Surf's up. I'm glad the music stuck with you. Give her a little bit a second pose here. Speaking of Twin Peaks, I stayed up till like 4 in the morning reading Reddit threads and watching music live performances of Sky Ferreira the other night. If you guys remember who that is. Sort of like tracking her sort of disappearance from the world. And working on an album for the last 10 years or something, being semi drug addicted, I guess. Just found that her story kind of interesting. Part of that like Pitchfork era hype train that got kind of derailed, I guess. But I like that one song. I like that song. I don't know. I was gonna listen. I should have listened to her whole album today on my drive to Monrovia, but I kind of like that like super fuzzy, overblown, overdriven pop kind of stuff. Sorry, I was sinking into my chair a little bit. I'm gonna change both arms. This is sort of like Heart of the Sun or whatever. That Pink Floyd song. A little bit. Set the controls for the Heart of the Sun. Do another big pose here. Can you make a character summon the power of guided meditation? It gives them the clarity of being in the present moment. I could try. I could definitely try. There is a punchline in this where it's like, let's see. I'll have Monday reacting a little bit. Oops. There's a whole bit about the sunset in this skit, and Sunday having never seen a sunset, and you don't know if he's lying or telling the truth. I also have this idea about this there's like a shield that Sunday gets from the angels that resonates when it's hit. It resonates in a way that like makes people see their true selves or something like that. Something like that. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what it does exactly. It's based on a dream my dad had that he told me about, and I turned it into like some kind of weapon or something. I really need a third monitor like crazy, but I'm just not gonna get one for a while until I start having like regular income. Because I'm like constantly having to toggle windows around on my two monitors because I'm referencing a storyboard that I did on paper that I scanned, and now I can't find the book that I made the storyboards in. I searched all over my house. I don't know where I put that book. So I'm looking at it on the scroll on my Patreon while trying to look at the live stream. Anywho. Okay. So then we'll cut to the corpse of Monday here. This version of Jesus 2 is way more chill, just drawing and talking about dad dreams. Yeah, and winking at the audience. Yeah, I know. Between my holiday ventures, I just kind of chill at my house and draw. Just on Easter, I kind of go crazy. Getting ads for Vancouver Comic and Toy Show for tomorrow and Sunday. Okay. Oh shit, my backup just beeped at me. What's that all about? Is there a power outage? Gotta save my work. Alright, seems okay now. Weird. Good thing I bought that battery backup for my computer. This to be like this. Fit in the thing, fit in the square, fit in the square. All right. And what does this say? Oh shit, Easter's coming up. Is that like thinking about tax day coming up for you? Wait, when is tax day? I did my taxes last weekend. So Jonna says off screen. Hands. Motion between two worlds. Yeah, boo taxes, but I should be getting some tax refunds. I think I should be getting some rebates this year, so I actually really need it. I need my refund, baby. And then in the next panel I wrote, still ocean surrounded by blue mountains that melt into the sky on an inescapable, timeless, unmoving womb. But that is not what the environment looks like now, so I'm gonna do something, write something different. So I'm gonna make this ultra widey, so we get the whole scene, which I didn't take a screen grab of. So China will say, an ocean of noise moving so rapidly it seems still. Like a still womb. Timeless and seeming still as an infinite womb, infinite, timeless. Womb of holding. What's up, Mohammed Jamin to fake nin? Mohammed Lajamin to fakenin. What's up? We jammin'. Tax deadline is April 15th. Nice. I heard this song the other day and I didn't realize. I thought it was a fake Bob Marley song. Bob Marley? Oh no, it's Black Uhuru. Did a song called Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. Guess who's coming to dinner? I used to sing that song. I didn't realize it was a real song. I guess someone... I don't know who made this song up amongst my friends, if it was me or someone else. But whenever I'm making spaghetti, I sing it. I go, look who's coming to dinner, spaghetti dreadlock, because the noodles stick together, you know? That's it. That's my story. Look who's coming to dinner, spaghetti dreadlock. I think I have to increase my mouth sensitivity to with my avatar. Let's fix this real quick. Gonna go to facial expressions, and then I'm gonna go to hey, and I think I'm just going to crank this up to 4, and then oh, I'm gonna crank this up to 4. And I'm gonna crank this up to 4. Let's see what happens. A, E, I, O, U, hi, hey, hello, beep, 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 bop, bop, beep, 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 B, E, E. Because I don't move my mouth much when I talk. Crank it. E, 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 I, E, O. I, E, O. I, E, O. Hello. Hello. Hi. I don't know. 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 Maybe I did too much here. Turn this down to 4. Okay, close. Hey, E, oh, ah, I don't know. All right. Well, we'll see if that works. If that works any better. I like the glitching blinking. Yeah, I get really stressed about taxes, but I just had to bite the bullet and just scan all my W-2s. Pastafarian, yeah. I'm going to copy this panel. So what else? And then we'll do a close-up of this. Oops, except I didn't copy it. Oh, I did copy it. Copy. I really love spaghetti too. Iconic blinks. And it says, I've laid the bricks of a perfected psychic prison. There is no way out. Except by my will. And then Monday says, and what? And what? Fiona says, there's more symbolism too. Save my work. All right, see ya. Take it easy. Nate Penn 912 9112. I'm getting sleepy. I don't know. I had a long day today. I might go get make myself a little protein shake or something. Take it easy, Nate. Okay, I'm gonna step away for a second. I'm going to just mix myself up a little protein shake to give myself a jolt and get back in here, because I don't have that much more to storyboard actually for first pass of this thing. It's like just a few more. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, maybe like, I guess I'm a little over halfway done. I could probably finish it tonight. As far as like, because I just need a rough indicator of like where the shots are, so I can just animate it. Because I'll just animate it live without finding all the like special poses and stuff in the storyboard. I think it's kind of fun to find it in the clean animation actually, because of the way Blender kind of works. It's like easy to sort of move images around and squash and stretch and stuff. Oh, does it? Okay, cool. Bingo bongo. Hey, hey, hi, hi, hi. It is just a little play that's happening basically here. Whew. That padding up shot happens too fast. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna make myself a little shaky shake. Be like 3 minutes. Look, this is me taking off my headphones. I'm back. I don't know how long that took. It took 1 minute. Let's see here. I'm gonna switch this music up. Music for Restaurants, 1990. Or Myth, Magic, and Mystery. That sounds fun. I hope they make an update where animations can be enabled with short keys, so I can make a J2 sleeping idle animation or something while you're AFK. It's like, yeah, it's like his soul leaves his body, you know, the operator or whatever, the, his operating system just like fucking vanishes. You found the sunglasses cowboy hat combo guy? Nice. You know you found a keeper. You got sunglasses and a cowboy hat. This is me drinking my protein shake. Oh, Caterpus is here. Hey. What's up? Hey, thank you. Oh boy. So I'm just chilling, drinking my protein shake. Trying to get my energy up. I'm feeling like I'm kind of like falling asleep. I've been staying up really late. I've been staying up till like 4 in the morning. If I had a ghost right now, that would really fuck me up. I started playing Returnal. Have you guys played that game, Returnal? It's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing it though. I'm really waiting for Crimson Desert to come out. I just want to get lost in a big open world. But not this open world, you know what I'm saying? I was looking on the dating apps today, and there's this girl who always pops up on there every couple weeks, and I'm kind of friends with her, and although we haven't talked in a while, but I'm like, how come you're still, what's going on? How come you haven't found the mans yet? But I don't want to ask her about it. How Celsius pry you away from Monster, by the way? Are you asking me that, Beekeep? Why did I switch to Celsius? I think Celsius, for one, the cans are smaller, so it's like means I'm gonna get less of a crazy jolt. And I think Celsius, you know, I'm just under the impression that Celsius is better for you for some reason. I could be totally wrong about that. But they were selling Celsiuses at my local health food store, so that made me think Celsius was better for you. No real... I didn't look into it or anything. I didn't do any research. Oh, do a little stretch. Yeah. Really, I like Rain is probably the best tasting energy drink. Start buying Red Bull. Red Bull to me tastes like battery acid. I just can never get down with Red Bull. Oh, you know what I do like? I like white Monsters though. White Monster is pretty tasty. Alright, I feel a little bit recovered. I don't know how long I'm gonna last though. I might totally fade out in like 20 minutes. Okay, let's see here. There's more symbolism too. And then he's going to give the same response here. Oops. It's going to say, oh yeah? Alright, now we're gonna do a fancy... This will be like taking advantage of the 3D space, I think. If you drink a lot of Monster, you'll be a monster. Hopefully this works for the staging. So we'll go from here. One second, we'll go from here. And then when she won't stand back up, she'll just point. And the camera will pan over a banana pan. And then we go pan, whoop whoop. You doodling some J2s? Nice. Okay, so then there's this like entranceway, so I can draw that. That's like, so if Monday is this might get confusing staging wise, but somewhere around here-ish. And then the background would be like here. And then I'm going to draw this, let's see. So this is the eyes. Hopefully this works with the 3D staging. Okay. So I still have to sculpt this like 3D. So like tongue, exit. And then behind the tongue, there'll be like some kind of landscape that I still have to sculpt. And then there'll be I don't know if this will work because this will be right behind Sunday in the master composition. So I don't know if this will work, but I'm just gonna do this for now unless I change my mind somehow. It's a lot of camera moves. Okay. Okay, so we'll move the camera again. That doesn't make any sense, but I think it will in 3D space. Anyway. Huh? What's going on here? There we go. I might be tired because I was teaching jiu-jitsu too. Okay. Okay, and then so China says, what do you think? Is the sun rising or setting? Okay. Something says. Somebody says. What the fuck? Here's a sunset. Have I watched Xavier Renegade Angel? I've only seen, I have watched it. I've watched like episodes, maybe like a few episodes here and there over the many years that it's been out. But I've never like fully grasped what is going on with Xavier Renegade Angel. But I like that guy, Vernon Chatham. Is it what's his name? Vernon, the creator of Xavier. He made Wonder Chosen also, I think. I like his sensibilities. He also made The Heart She Holler, which I really liked. I think when Xavier was out, I didn't understand what was going on with it, but like years later, sort of appreciate it more. Do I know if Ben Jones worked on one? I have no idea if Ben Jones worked on Wonder Chosen. Alright, you guys, I'm like crashing hard. I can't keep my eyes open. I think I'm gonna have to end the stream and lie down for like 20 minutes. And then try to get back at doing this. Sorry for the short stream tonight. Alright. Later, dudes. Bye.